What's up, Doc? Welcome to the Docs Get Money podcast. Are you a badass doctor killing it professionally and has bigger dreams than just clocking in and out of the hospital? Do you want to leave behind a legacy that is as lit as an HBCU homecoming? Want to know how other doctors are getting to the big bag? That's right, making 5, 6, and 7 figures without putting on the white coat? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Kimberly, but you can call me Kim or KB. I went from being a burnt out and overwhelmed emergency physician to the founder and CEO of 2 6-figure non-clinical companies and beating burnout along the way. I'm also your business coach, here to help you make money moves to change the world. This podcast isn't just about making money, though. It's about leveling up your life, mindset, and bank account so you can build an empire that's as iconic as Beyonce. You ready? Let's get into it. Hey, Doc. Burned out? Ready to just burn the whole hospital down? Well, let's start a fire. Okay, no, not in the hospital, but in your bank account. And from Side Hustler to CEO, my signature one-on-one business coaching program, you'll transform your burnout into a fire and start your own profitable coaching, consulting, or midterm rental business and make clinical cash in 90 days or less. That's right, 4 or 5 figures in 90 days or less. This is only for doctors who are done being overworked and undervalued and need a way out of the hospital now. With your fire offer, you're not just dreaming about escaping clinical practice, you're building your own emergency exit. In 90 days, you could be your own boss, making bank, and actually enjoying your life again. So are you ready to swap those singed scrubs for CEO status? Then hit me up at Dr. Kimberly B on Instagram with the word burn, and let's turn that burnout into the bag. Hey everybody, my name is Kimberly. I am an emergency physician by day. I'm also a business coach for historically marginalized doctors by night. And in my program from Side Hustler to CEO, I help doctors to start a non-clinical business, usually coaching, consulting, or a product-based business, and make their first 5 figures in that business. So wanted to jump on here real quick because now I got a pizza and then I want to hurry up and eat. But I just wanted to tell this story really, really quickly. I had a call yesterday with a client or a person that I'm thinking about working with more closely. And we were just touching bases after like a follow-up call. It was basically a follow-up call that we had. And he was sharing with me that he wanted to create a course and he was thinking about trying to sell it. So let me just go back a little bit. This client that I'm working with is a brand new attending. They are starting a new full-time physician job soon. They are currently waiting in order for like licensure and all of the credentialing paperwork, all that time that takes to get that. He started a fitness training business years ago, but really wants to make that his main gig eventually. He never really saw himself practicing medicine full time. He always had the desire to be an entrepreneur. So he started his fitness coaching business, and he actually was doing that through medical school and somewhat through residency, but had to take a pause because he got burnt out from it. He found that he was having a lot of trouble trying to get clients consistently through the door because honestly, he didn't really have the greatest sales and marketing processes. So what we were talking through as far as how we could potentially work together is helping him have the courage to sell. And actually, that's what he needs to do. He was thinking about hiring a different company to create a sales strategy for him versus doing the courageous thing and getting out there and learning how to sell himself. So the reason why I'm telling you all of this is that when we had our follow-up call yesterday, He was just talking to me about like all of the ideas that he was having. He was currently working on potentially creating a course for his clients so that they could work on their fitness and he doesn't have to be so hands-on with them. And he was spending a lot of time and energy doing that. And I gave him the advice that was honestly, as a coach, it was kind of hard for me to like get in there and kind of tell him, but I did anyway. And I strongly encouraged him, instead of creating the course, go get some courage and learn how to sell what you're doing. Meaning that instead of doing fancy busy work, recording modules and trying to figure out all of the things that you need to do to put a course out there, instead, he already has a great product. He already has incredible testimonials from clients that he's worked with in the past and people that have gotten amazing transformations. He works on transforming dad bods into zaddy bods, because everybody wants a zaddy, not a daddy, a zaddy, okay? So that's what he does. So he has had the transformation, but the reason why he hasn't seen the consistency of the clients is because he doesn't know how to market and how to sell. And so I encouraged him to look back at where he's gotten results in the past and tap back into those resources and tap back into those locations and finding clients. And yeah, so he took that advice. It was a hard pill for him to swallow, he told me, but he took that advice. And so today, I just actually got off another call with another potential client. And I was just kind of, just browsing the social media. And I saw him put himself out there in a completely brand new, completely powerful way. And he had people raising their hands to work with him. Now, the other thing is that this course that he was trying to create was going to be some low ticket, like $100 something type of course where he was going to sell. And I'm like, friend, can we really talk like real talk? Like, you're not working, you finished residency, you're waiting to start your attending job. You need real dollars coming through the door, which means that you need some longer term, higher ticket clients, right? So why not spend the time that you have, your precious time, learning how to get a skill that is going to repeat itself, like learning how to sell a high ticket item, like your one-on-one coaching, versus wasting your time right now doing a course that's something that is lower ticket. It's going to take just as much energy to sell something lower ticket or less expensive than what you're selling right now. So he took my advice. And like I said, he has people now that he's taken that advice, shown up differently online, and now he is getting people to raise his hands and work with them. He knows how to get somebody on the call. He knows how to talk to people once he gets them, and he's going to book a client. I am so excited about that. So I came on here to say a couple of things. One, don't waste your time on tasks in your business that are not going to generate significant income for you. Spend time on the task that is going to actually bring in the income. What I mean specifically in this case, instead of doing the nitty-gritty details of recording and writing modules and trying to pick out the outfits of what you're going to do when you're filming and getting backgrounds and spending money on all of that, why not take that time, invest in learning how to sell, learning different marketing techniques, getting some practice of getting some people on a call and talking to them about your offer and making the money that way. That is what you need, is some courage. But it's uncomfortable for us as doctors to get on the phone, talk to people about, what you have to offer and how you can help them get there. It takes a lot of courage. Later, as you continue to build that muscle, just like if you were doing a line, if you were intubating someone, the first time you even did an H&P, it's awkward at first, but the confidence comes in the doing, and the courage you build up each time you put yourself out there that way and trying something different as well too. So that's why I wanted to name this live, you don't need a course. Don't create a course. Go get you some courage, because courage is going to lead to the cash. The courage is going to encourage you to go sell yourself and to sell your offer to someone. But I like what I just said, actually. The courage is what leads you to cash. I'm going to trademark that. That's mine. So write that down in your notebook. That was a free pearl I'm just dropping right here on this live. But I say all that to say too, other than the courage leads to cash, because it does. If you are a doctor that is from a historically underrepresented background, meaning if you are a physician, if you're a dentist, if you're an optometrist, if you're a veterinarian, if you are a physical therapist, if you are anyone in the healthcare space that is looking to pivot out of medicine, or you've gotten some burnout, or you want to grow your own non-clinical business, I'm here to help you. Again, my name is Kim. I am an emergency physician by training, but I'm also a business coach for historically marginalized doctors. In my program, From Side Hustler to CEO, I help you to start and or grow your non-clinical business and get your first or next 5 figures. One of the pillars and tenets of my program is courage. I teach you how to move courageously, because just like I said, courage leads to what? Cash. I'm telling you, that's about to be everywhere. I think I'm about to put that on a shirt. Courage leads to cash. Like, that's going to be mine now. So if that's you, if that's something you identify with, if you said that, 2023 is your year to go ahead and to start your own business, and you're tired of practicing medicine clinically, or just looking for something different, I'm here to help you. Feel free to send me a DM. Share this live with somebody else that you may know of that may be interested. I also forgot to say that I love my pharmacists, and I work with pharmacists too. But yes, so if you guys have any questions, or if that sounds good to you, send me a DM. I'm happy to talk to you. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and hit up that pizza that just came to my door. And if I don't talk to you guys before the Thanksgiving holiday, I hope all is well. I'm so thankful for each one of you guys that jumped on my live tonight. So hope you guys are all having a good night. Take care. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Docs Get Money podcast. New episodes drop every Thursday wherever you find your favorite podcast. Share, comment, follow, and subscribe to the Docs Get Money podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And if you want to know more, visit me, Dr. Kimberly Brown, at KimberlyBrownMD.com, and be sure to follow me at Dr. Kimberly B on Instagram. And until next time, let's go get this money, honey.